You can see the Moms Everyday show every Wednesday at noon on KCRG 9.2 and visit the Moms Everyday tab anytime on KCRG.com.
A recall of airbag inflators in cars has jumped to include 35 million more vehicles.
This comes as Takata and other airbag companies are already having trouble replacing airbag inflators.
And a historic Iowa City house that prompts a lot of memories was on the move today. Stay with your 24-hour news source, KCRG TV 9.
The Lighthouse has been serving some of the area's finest dishes for 104 years, and we just want to say thank you. During May, June, July, and August, we'll be giving away a free dinner for every 104th guest, including one gift card each month for $104. But the celebration doesn't stop there. We're giving away bottles of wine or dessert and other prizes during those months. Help us commemorate this anniversary with great food and deals at the Lighthouse Inn.
Keep your home, garage, and automobiles clean and dry with products from Menards. This heavy-duty 5.5 horsepower 12-gallon shop vac can tackle tough messes wet or dry. Pick it up today for just $69. Prevent water damage with this half-horsepower Barracuda sump pump, only $129. Or get extra peace of mind with this battery backup sump pump that continues to operate during a power or primary pump failure, only $109.
Save big money at Menards.
The Herbert Hoover Presidential Museum presents its newest exhibit, Ain't Misbehavin', The World of the Gangster. Find yourself transported back to a time of corruption, gambling, and jazz music. Explore the streets and alleys of the Prohibition era. Every ordinary-looking storefront hiding something in their back rooms, something not quite legal. From bootleggers and speakeasies to gangsters and G-men. Visit Ain't Misbehavin', The World of the Gangster at the Herbert Hoover Presidential Museum in West Branch.
She's for Monica Vernon. They're for Monica. And as your Attorney General, I'm proud to support Monica Vernon, too. Because Monica Vernon is a strong Democrat who knows firsthand what it takes to build a strong economy for the middle class. Instead of more special tax breaks for big corporations, she will protect Social Security and Medicare and invest in small business and education for us.
I'm Monica Vernon, and I approve this message.
Sometimes thank you is just not enough to express gratitude to our veterans and their families for the sacrifices they have made. That's why we invite all area veterans and their families to All the Way Home, the Tri-States Veterans event on Saturday, May 7th, from 9 until 3 at the Five Flags Center. Everything will be in one place to connect our veterans to the organizations they need and deserve, and to connect our community to our heroes. All the Way Home, the Tri-States Veterans Conference, Saturday, May 7th.
KCRG TV 9 News is brought to you by Hotel Restyling. The biggest automotive recall in U.S. history is about to get much larger. U.S. safety regulators announced today Japanese airbag maker Takata will recall more than 35 million more airbag inflators.
The airbags can potentially explode with too much force, and that can injure people. This latest action more than doubles the size of previous recalls. Automakers have replaced only 28% of the more than 28 million airbag inflators that have been under a recall over the last 2 years. Takata and other companies have been unable to make new inflators fast enough. Automakers are also facing difficulty in contacting owners and convincing them to take their cars to dealers for repairs.
America's love of trucks and SUVs helped push some automakers to healthy sales in April. Ford sold more than 65,000 SUVs, the best April in company history. At Nissan, cars and SUVs pushed sales up, while Fiat Chrysler was led by a 17% increase in the sales of Jeep SUVs. It was Fiat Chrysler's best April since 2005.
The city council in Mason City has blocked plans to build a $240 million pork processing processing plant there. The proposal for the Prestige Foods plant failed on a 3-3 vote early this morning after the council had met for 7 hours. Opponents of the plant raised environmental concerns about wastewater and odor. Prestige Foods said the plant would have a buffer zone and the company would make payments to the local school district. It also said the pork processing plant in southwest Mason City would have created nearly 1,800 jobs in 2 phases.
A historic house made a move today to its permanent home. The Hauser-Metzger House moved to a new foundation on College Street in Iowa City. It was originally built in 1898, served as a boarding house, and most recently was a center for United Action for Youth. The house is eligible for the National Register of Historic Homes for its architectural style. That's why the organization Friends of Historic Preservation pushed to save it.
You know, there's a lot of memories there for, someone told me the other day, lives have been saved in that building, and it's the truth. So I think it was just kind of the perfect combination. It was the right building to move.
Donations paid for the house move. It will eventually be put on the market as a single-family home once renovations are complete.
And now here's a look at some of what you'll see at 5:30 on ABC.
Coming up, breaking news.
And now here's a look at some of what you'll see at 5:30 on ABC.
Coming up, breaking news. John Kasich now out too. It's Donald Trump. And the new poll tonight if the election was right now, who wins, Trump or Clinton? The deadly workplace shooting a former employee, what he shouted. And breaking news on Prince, we have just learned who found him. Next.
Yep, there it is. The lemon blueberry pie pancake. Pure genius. It all starts with the blueberry pancake. That's the foundation. Then the lemon meringue pie filling not only holds it together, but also serves as the crown and glory. Ah, it's pie and pancake. I almost hate to eat it. Almost.
New breakfasts, appetizers, sandwiches, and great plates from $4 to $8. It all comes together on our new menu at Perkins.
Tonight at 6.
Hear from a University of Iowa student who says 3 white men assaulted him while yelling racial slurs. People living in Piasta won't have to go out of town soon to get their groceries. Those stories tonight at 6.
Just announced from Ford. 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 cash. And now for a limited time, get an extra $1,000 smart bonus cash on Focus, Fusion, and Escape. America's best-selling brand with our best offer. 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 cash and an extra $1,000 smart bonus cash. Supplies are limited, so hurry while selection is best. And see your local Ford dealer today.
The Kobe Jack Pub Burger is a bold twist on our butter burger. We're really excited about this burger.
Kobe Jack is a mild cheese and it has just the right amount of melt.
That is good.
I think it's a perfect fit for this burger.
Seared Midwest beef, always fresh. It's got crispy onions on it. It's got steak sauce, 4 peppercorn mayo. We top it with your Kobe Jack cheese. All served on a zesty artisan bun. It's one layer of flavor after another. Welcome to Delicious.
KCRG brings you Major League Baseball all season. Watch live Chicago Cubs and Chicago White Sox games on KCRG.
We're going back now to Joe at the Johnson Avenue Hy-V in Cedar Rapids for a final look at the forecast.
And the forecast itself, yet this evening, we're going to have those strong winds. Let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast. The skies, which are generally sunny or a few clouds here or there, will clear certainly as we do head through the remainder of our evening. By morning, we're down to 38 degrees. A chilly start to the morning, but we'll be in the mid to upper 60s, and then those low 80s ahead on Friday. Again, we're live at the Johnson Avenue Hy-V. Our weather radio programming event is ongoing. The entire First Alert Storm team on hand until 7 o'clock tonight. You can come on down. We'll have the weather radios available for sale. We also will take a look at your apps to make sure you're all set when severe weather rolls through. And coming up 6, we'll be back here live, and we'll take a look at the Mother's Day weekend forecast. Bruce and Beth?
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for joining us today at 5.
Now we go to ABC in New York.